This is the third video in our series on workplace violence insurance, and we're going to talk about managing workplace violence risk. As a brief refresher, workplace violence insurance responds to threats of workplace violence and actual violent events to help fill in coverage that is not normally covered in many other business insurance policies. In video 1, which you can see here, we discussed the threats businesses face today from a statistical point of view. And in video 2, which you can also view here, I discussed what is covered in a workplace violence insurance policy. Today I want to discuss risk control strategies focused on preventing workplace violence events. Like all business risks, those that are managed have a lower rate of incident and a lower cost when they do occur over risks that are not managed or controlled. This is true of liability risks, property risks, and worker injury risks, and it's true for workplace violence as well. Also, like other risk control measures, commitment starts at the top with ownership and management buy-in and support. This is true of all risk control strategies. Without management commitment, risk control objectives are rarely reached. The second common element of all risk control measures is that it must be a written plan that is discussed, adopted, and disseminated among all stakeholders and employees. To help you create a plan, I have in the description box below a link to a downloadable workplace violence prevention plan. This is a 20-page document that will give most business leaders a good sense of what steps they need to take control and create a risk control document and incorporate it into their company risk management strategy manual. Like most risk management plans, this will jump into things like employee training and emergency action plans, conducting mock training exercises, identifying potential warning signs in employees, integrating security systems into workplace violence mitigation, adopting a zero workplace policy towards workplace violence, and much more. Look, it's an uncomfortable topic that most employers don't want to face or even think will happen to them. But it's just another step in your health and safety risk management process that can help save lives and improve your company's chances of survival should an event occur in your workplace. Employers at higher risk of workplace violence include those with 24-hour operations or late-night operations, those businesses in exchanging money with the public, companies working where alcohol is served, and companies working in areas with high crime rates. OSHA has also found higher risk among workers in the following categories: delivery drivers, healthcare professionals, public service workers, customer service agents, law enforcement personnel, and those working in small groups or alone. The bottom line is this: no business can afford to ignore the risks of workplace violence. We're seeing it on the news almost every night. It's a growing threat that can be minimized if treated properly with risk controls and backstopped by workplace violence insurance to remediate the costs if an event does occur. For help on identifying the risks in your workplace and creating a risk management document like the one provided below, please contact me and let's talk about specific issues. My contact info is coming up, and it's also in the description box below, and I look forward to helping you with this growing risk. Thanks.